Stop it, babe. You making me laugh. What's up, y'all? It's Janae Cardi A, and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm here with my boo. And we're gonna be doing boyfriend tag. When you guys meet my boyfriend, because y'all always asking about him and wanting him on my videos. So we just gonna
we're gonna go ahead and get it all out the way right now. Get everybody in tune.
Alright, let's get right into it. When did you guys first think about doing YouTube? I told him, when I first started talking to him, I told him that I wanted to start doing YouTube. And like, I kind of like ain't want to do it, like when I started messing with him. But he kept telling me like, get your YouTube started.
Man, let's start doing YouTube.
And then I finally just,
right now,
decided like, okay, I'm just gonna put my camera up and make a video. Cause I thought I looked cute. I basically did YouTube with him, so.
Yeah, that's really how it happened on me. She just said she wanted to go ahead and start it up. So, you know, of course, I'm gonna support my girl and get her going. When we get started.
How did you meet? I'm gonna let you answer that.
How we met? Alright, so well, we done met a couple of times, to be real with you. We met a couple of times. But the first time I actually like chopped it up with her at her birthday. It was her birthday like 2 years ago. And then
It was last year. I was turning 17.
Oh, that was last year? Okay, it was like last year. So boom, she looking good. So you think, but I figure out she got a boyfriend. So I'm like, okay, we just gonna
I did not
find that
have a
out for another
boyfriend.
time
He
or
was
whatever.
a bop.
And then boom. So recently, I had seen her. We had seen each other at a couple parties. So boom, and then we kept seeing each other. So it was like, yeah, it's just got to be something.
He seen me after my birthday, which was like a flashback of March. What was yesterday? Because I seen it on my memories. That was the same day you had seen me.
29.
Yeah, March the 29th. And he told me he seen me that day, and I asked him, what did I have on? He told me what I had on. Babe, what did I have on?
I knew the whole fit. Which day you talking about?
When I was at the pool.
Okay, so look, I know she had on her little booty shirts, blue bathing suit top, and then she had on these long sandals that went to like her calf. I know that for sure.
Yes, that's exactly what I had on. And I don't remember seeing him that day, but then when I look back on my memories, I did see him in the back. So I mean, he did see me, and he knew exactly what I had on. But yeah, so I seen him at this pool party, which was like 2 months later. And I was telling the homegirls, I'm like, I seen him from across the pool, y'all. I'm blind, so I barely could see, and I'm just like, he fine.
She cannot see none.
I seen him though, like he just standing out. I was like, y'all, he fine as F. And they was like, who? JPZ. They already knew who he was, you feel me? So I'm just like, yeah, him. They was like, oh, he's blah 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 blah. They wasn't saying nothing bad about him. They was just saying like his age and his grade and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I don't care. And so the next day, his friend, which was my best friend, was texting me, and I was like, who that boy that you be with? I already knew he was, but I'm just like trying to let him know, like, you feel me, that's who I'm on, you feel me? I'm like, who that boy that you be with? And he was like, no, I sent him a picture because I seen it on this girl page. And I was like, who him next to you? That's like your cousin or something? And he was like, nah, that's like my brother, we friends or whatever. And I was just like, oh yeah. And he was like, I'm finna tell him log in with you. So like 5 minutes later, he had texted me.
I had to text her instantly, like, what?
He texted me, and then after he texted me, we talked like for like a month straight. Like we didn't stop talking. Like we texted all day on the phone all night, and then like from there, he just went from there quickly. And then like when I seen him and he ain't seen me, I was just feeling him. I'm like, fine motherfucker. Okay, what's your favorite thing about each other? His lips. I love his lips. I got a lip gloss and he still kissed me.
My favorite thing about her is definitely gotta be her hair and her smile. Like, ooh, you see her, the perfect white teeth.
Yeah, it's his lips and his eyes. I just think, I don't know, like, it's just so, like, that's what, like really just turned me on. Like, you just look so fucking fine. When did y'all realize y'all you read that link?
When did y'all realize y'all liked each other? I know for a fact, when I realized I liked her, it was probably like, when was it? It was probably like the third day, probably we was just texting nonstop. like usually when you text somebody,
It's gonna
conversation gonna
get
get boring for sure. Like you feel me? Y'all gonna get tired of asking people
Our conversations still don't get boring.
at all. Like even now, like you feel me? Like and we was just texting. Like we never asked each other. Like okay, we'll ask what you doing. Like here and there to like just
I don't
find
think
out.
we ever asked that unless it's the morning when you
Yeah,
woke up.
just like figuring like what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
But other than that, we just talking about everything and anything. That's how I knew I liked her when I.
Yeah, that's exactly the same thing I was gonna say. Like when we was just talking all day long, non-stop. Even when we got on the phone, like we still was talking.
And it's the first
all
time
day.
we never talked like when we was younger. None of that. Like it's the first time I got on the phone with her and still talking. Like I'm not shy at all.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, I used to be being corny as heck to him.
She's so funny.
I used to be
never
saying
know.
some corny stuff to him. Some things that irritate one another about his attitude. When he's mad, he's gonna be mad for a long time. Like I really just have to sit here and just like put my earphones in for him to actually be like, no, don't put your earphones in. Like that's like I don't know. When he gets mad, that's what irritates me. But that barely happens.
Let me think. Shit, probably the same thing because her attitude, we got bad attitudes together.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
How old are you guys and who's older? I am 18.
She's older. I'm 17.
Yeah.
But our birthday is like damn near right around the corner.
Yeah, his
so
birthday
she not
is
too
like
older.
2 weeks later. than
She
mine.
not way too older than me.
Right, he right behind me. Do y'all have any tattoos? If so, what are they? No, I don't got no tattoos, but you know my boo do.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4, but like they all like mixed together. And then this one is rose and then say loyalty. And then this one, my brother's keeper, mama name. And then this one is just time revolves around everything. And then just
Yeah.
self-explanatory.
This is my favorite one. He got this tattoo and came to see me literally right after, and I stayed with him I was in there with him when he was getting this one.
She's the one who made me even want to get this one because I was really gonna get a different one, but she was like, "No, that one look good."
And I still like it. Ooh, okay, my bad, it got a little hot, but it said, "Where was our first kiss?" Where was our first kiss? I know
I
our
know
first
that for a
kiss.
fact.
It was
We was at this little, I think it was like a little pool party or something, and then that was my first time like really like seeing her.
He was
and
shy in person. Like
Yeah.
he was not how he was on the
But,
phone.
like, this the first time I seen her since we've been talking. Like you feel me? Of course I seen her before, but
He didn't even know he was gonna see me. He wasn't texting me or answering my calls. So I'm like, I'm gonna go where he at, cause his friends, they all on Facebook saying their location, and I know he's with them. So I'm like, I'm with the homegirls. I'm like, let's go here. So I see him, and I'm at the pool, and I'm with the homegirls just talking. You feel me? When I walk in, I already seen him. So I'm just like, okay, let me see if he don't notice me. But he's so high. He's sitting there on the chair looking at the wall. And I'm sitting there watching him for a good 30 minutes. Like, let me see who he here with or like what he's doing. He wasn't doing nothing though.
and this
So
the
I
whole
went up
thing.
to him and I sat on his lap like, hey, daddy.
You is so
And
funny.
then-
And I remember that too, cause I remember I kissed her, but I was high, so you feel me? So it was a good kiss for sure, but it's just my mouth was just kind of dry. That's
I'm
about it.
dead.
That's
Yeah,
about
I
it.
was never surprised kiss, but he was kind. Well, I don't think he was shy. I think he was just high.
Yeah, really.
He was just high. But yeah, that's how it went basically. Where was our first date? Ooh, I don't even know our first date.
First date.
I don't know our first date. We go out a lot.
I don't know. I'm here.
We just gonna skip that one. What was your first impression of each other? Well, we basically already said that because like when we seen each other, we just was like, yeah, he fine. And then he seen me at the pool and was like, oh yeah.
What young boy say? She the one I want to lie. I already knew.
You so annoying. How long have you been together?
10 months. Is it
Yeah,
10
we
or
finna-
11? It's
yeah.
about to be 11.
It's 10. But yeah.
10 months. Very strong, very
We've
strong.
been together for way too long. Way too long. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's already been like a year. But yeah, I'm happy. Can't nobody take my man. No, let me stop. Let me whatever it is to the side, you know. But
definitely
that
my
was the
girlfriend.
end of the Q&A. letting guys meet my boyfriend. One thing we did say, he the same sign as me. Like, that's so irritating. Like, he do everything that I do, and it's kind of annoying. Like,
definitely like boy girl versions of each other.
Yes, he really do everything that I do, and it's really annoying. I'm just like, don't even look at me, cause I.
But it's okay though, cause she can't get rid of me.
Yeah, this is my hubby. I ain't never been in a relationship like to the point where I was just like happy.
She never been in a
really
relationship.
Happy. Yeah, let me just say this is like my first.
That's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my girlfriend YouTube channel. And then we will be posting on our YouTube channel we just made. So we'll make sure we're gonna drop that in the description too. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe over there too. Thank y'all.